In your opinion, what makes Wildlands School unlike any other?
It's amazing to me how many times I'll read a book or read an article or get an update from the State School Board Association or go to a conference and hear about a concept and right away say, oh, they're already doing that at Wildlands. So, for instance, the interdisciplinary approach that Wildlands takes, the project-based approach that Wildlands takes, looping, staying with the same teachers. I mean, to stay all day with the same teacher all through 7th and 8th grade is, the payback for middle school students is just phenomenal. Same thing in high school, how much time they actually spend with their educators out here. And they're not just their educators, they're their guides, they're their counselors, they're their friends, they're sometimes their confidants, to actually have that personal relationship with the teachers. The other thing that we see out here is the applied knowledge, that it's not just theory, it's not just sitting at a desk, it's actually going out into the field or out on a project and actually applying what they've learned.
We like the whole concept of teamwork as an important part of your regular school day, and we enjoyed the outdoor classroom atmosphere that was promoted, so that was something that really drew us to the school.
Knowing that they were going to be getting a rigorous education that would apply also to real life, instead of being segmented, doing things together, you know, just like you would at a job or in your real life, whatever you do. You don't just, this is time for this and this is the time for that. You have to combine all those things. And the ability for them to learn like that, I think, is going to give them a real leg up.
We like that it's the unique learning style, and we like that the teachers work individually with the students. With the smaller size, they can do that, so we liked that.
You know, there aren't the math class, the Phi Ed class. You know, the structure is very institutionalized in the traditional schools. The traditional public schools are very institutionalized. And here Jackson feels like he's part of a family. He gets to make choices every day. I know he just loves the hands-on stuff, and every day is different for him. And that's what he needs. He doesn't have a very big attention span, so doing something different every day and getting to choose that and apply it to all of the subjects. You know, he didn't even mind writing a report because he was invested into it. He had a personal investment into this report.
Not sitting there in class learning in a way that's more passive. He's learning in an active way, so then it's more meaningful to him. He owns it more because the learning here is active learning more than the passive learning.
We're not all meant to learn on the exact same timeline, and the fact that students out here can go at their own pace.
I also really like the fact that the kids are responsible for setting their own course and keeping track of their own progress. It really gives them buy-in and a sense of controlling what their days look like, and I think when kids have that daily connection to their progress and daily connection to what they need to do to succeed, they're more invested in it and they understand it better.
They're given the target, but then they're given the ability to come at that target from any direction that works for them. And I think that really broadens their thought process and their ability to critically think about how things are going to be done.
I would say also the fact that they can pick up a subject or a project they're interested in and work on that and kind of tailor their own education to something they're interested in, not just studying out of a book that everyone else is doing the same thing.
Another thing that I really like about Wildlands is how the Phi Ed requirements are recreational things that we're going to do when we're older. I mean, I haven't played a lot of dodgeball, but you know, Molly has gotten an opportunity to ski and bike and canoe, things that are great outdoor activities that she can have as a lifetime love.
I love that they have to do chores around here.
Yeah.
I think that they take a lot more pride in their school because they're responsible for their physical environment.
If you take the science, which is that social and emotional learning is at the heart of anything, that happens here first. That how they feel about their place in the school and how they feel about their learning environment is paramount here, and so that has to be in place before any true learning can happen.
The other thing is the character issue. A lot of schools talk about we expect good character, and we expect honesty, and we expect loyalty and good quality, but Wildlands actually forges that into our kids, and they actually lead by example, and they call the kids on it if they're not being some of those good character quality examples in our community and in the schools, and I appreciate that.